Yo guys, what's up? I know this is like a very weird video kind of thing I'm doing. Like I'm just turning the camera on and rambling and I'm talking, but I figured, you know what? I think it's about time I did something a bit laid back, a little more chill. So we're just gonna do a video that just exists for the sake of it. Because I didn't really want to make like a whole post about it. Like I didn't want to write a whole essay about it like I would some of the videos on my main channel. Because this is a Penguin Ninja video. Because that's the channel where videos go to die. Um, Nor did I want it to like I didn't want it to be like a big main channel video that I write, but at the same time it's still something on my mind. So I figured, we'll just make a short little video here where I just get things off my mind that kind of low key just have been sitting there and I want to air them out. So I'll probably make another video. There's another video I want to make after this one, but the video for today, the short for today is the thing that confuses me is how some fans will be mad that the adaptation is not canon to the book it comes from. This is a weird one, I know, but like from my experience, most things when you adapt them from book to movie, the movie isn't really canon. It's people judge it on how good of an adaptation it is. But there's a lot of weird stuff I'll see where people will be like, well, actually, the thing was in the book like this, and since the movie failed, that the movie has failed horribly as a canon stuff, and it doesn't make sense to me. Like for Lord of the Rings, for example, you'll see people actually genuinely upset that the scouring of the Shire was like written out of that movie, and they'll be like, "Oh, this is not what happened in canon. How do you remove that?" But it's like the movie didn't change the canon of the book. What you talking about? Um, And then the same thing happened with the MCU, where I saw a lot of people. You guys know, like there's the YouTube channel, the Birdman. I have a lot of respect for the Birdman, but like his channel, I remember a time he got really upset that Marvel, the MCU, called itself uh, Earth 616 instead of 9999, which to me again just doesn't make sense because it's like obviously the comics are 616 and they exist in their own canon. Sure, the movies take inspiration from the comics. Hell, most of the movies aren't even based on the comics directly, but they follow the storyline of the comics, and you'll have the MCU being 616, and then you have comic Marvel universe, which is 616. It's like I thought it was pretty clear these are two separate continuities. Why are we getting mad that the MCU is called itself 616? It's not like the comics are canon to the MCU, you know? I don't know. It was just a weird thing that crossed my mind. It's like, I don't get it. I don't get why people will get hung up over a little detail in an adaptation and be like, oh, how dare they ruin the canon when it doesn't? I feel like we all universally agreed why something is canon and why something isn't. Like, okay, let me take Lord of the Rings, for example. We've already counted the Scaring of the Shire. Um, Aside from Scaring of the Shire, we have the, what do you call it? We have Rings of Power. Now, Rings of Power is a TV show that tries to count itself as canon, like it's canon to the movies. And while the movies may be canon to Rings of Power isn't canon to the movies, mainly because Rings of Power also deviates quite a bit from the canon of the books, but also it's made by a completely different studio with a completely different team behind it. Whereas, yeah, it's still filmed in New Zealand, sure, but is by no means the same production company that worked on the movies. But then you have the movie like War of the Realm, which came out last year, the animated movie. I count that movie as canon personally because not only is it made by Warner Brothers, the same studio that made the trilogy movies, the first six movies, they made everything but Rings of Power. Um, Also, Peter Jackson produced that movie. He's the director of the Hobbit trilogy, the Lord of the Rings trilogy. The only thing he didn't do was, of course, Rings of Power, but he did produce War of the Rohirrim. So, me personally, I'd count War of the Rohirrim as canon to the six movies, but I wouldn't count Rings of Power because Rings of Power is made by a different studio, and it's really done quite a bit to deviate from the canon of the main three movies. So, I can understand the main three movies being canon to Rings of Power, but I just can't see the other way around happening. That's my take on it, at least. So, it's just something that was on my mind about the whole canon versus non canon thing. And I figured since we're here, because I didn't expect the talk to be that short,